Daimler's Mercedes-AMG division has largely made its name on theatrics, things like burly-sounding engines, flashy styling add-ons, and wild performance. It's practically the German equivalent of classic American muscle car culture, as we saw with the latest C43's Coupe. Its 503 horsepower, twin-turbocharged V8 makes a beastly noise and goes like stink, while its rear-wheel drive setup makes tail-out antics a snap. It also looks the business with huge wheels and flared haunches that set it apart from lesser-class coupes. While the new Mercedes-AMG C43 Coupe shares all but one digit in its name, it's really a completely different animal, one considerably lower on the food chain. For this more accessible AMG variant, the V8 is thrown out in favor of a twin-turbo V6, while standard 4MATIC all-wheel drive means that you won't be able to drift around quite so easily. The exterior look is restrained, too, with the same bodywork as the C300 Coupe, and a size 18 or just right 19-inch wheels, and subtler aesthetic addenda, such as a small lip spoiler on the rear deck and a diamond-look grille. Subdued but not boring, and yet, some AMG drama remains. The 362 horsepower 3.0-litre twin-turbo V6, modified for performance duty with different turbochargers and AMG-specific tuning, compared with the same engine in applications such as the E400, moves the coupe with authority, delivering strong mid-range torque and free-spirited revving to its 6,550 revolutions per minute red line. An optional $700 sport exhaust makes for a fun soundtrack, cracking and popping on the overrun in Sport and Sport Plus modes. Of course, it doesn't produce a rumble as distinctive as the C43's V8, but not every performance car needs to scare away small children and wake the neighbors. Starting out at AMG's Affalterbach headquarters, where most AMG engines, but not this AMG light twin-turbo V6, are assembled by hand, our drive route through southern Germany took us on gently curving rural roads and included a few stints on the Autobahn. On these smooth, well-maintained byways, at least, the C43's suspension setup proved balanced and composed, never transmitting harsh impacts into the cabin yet keeping body motions well controlled. Lateral grip is impressive, and the brake pedal is reassuringly firm. Based on this first impression, the C43's ride quality is better than that of the C63, which can clomp over bumps, especially when equipped with its larger wheel setup that staggers 19-inch front wheels with 20-inch rears. We left the C43 in sport mode most of the time, finding this setting to be a good compromise. Comfort softens the damping and lightens the steering, while Sport Plus is the stiffest chassis setting and also brings quicker, more aggressive shift mapping for the 9-speed automatic transmission. The C43 was especially at home on the Autobahn, where good constant feel from the steering and a quiet, isolated cabin inspired confidence, even at speeds upwards of 140 miles per hour. U.S.Spec cars will be limited to 130 miles per hour. This coupe is a solid, capable long-distance cruiser, with plenty of power, comfortable sport seats, and good forward visibility. And although EPA ratings for the C43 aren't yet available, it will surely get better fuel economy than the C63's EPA rated 23 miles per gallon on the highway. Stuck in the middle? If there's one thing that could hold back the C43 Coupe, it's price. The starting figure of $56,425 is $3,500 more than the mechanically identical C43 sedan and $12,850 more than the C300 Coupe. Competitors such as the 400 horsepower Infiniti Q60 Red Sport 400 offer more power for less coin. Those assuming the AMG badge brings with it loads of standard equipment will be disappointed to find the base price also doesn't include features such as leather upholstery, navigation, or an exterior color alternative to white or black. Loading a C43 Coupe with options pushes things deep into the $60,000 range, perilously close to the 469 horsepower C43 Coupe's starting price of $67,925. Admittedly, that base price also includes a light load of equipment. Even so, the C43 occupies an appealing middle ground within the Class Coupe lineup. It offers a notable performance upgrade over the underwhelming 241 horsepower turbo four-cylinder in the entry-level C300 Coupe without being a full-bore monster like the C63. What's most satisfying about the C43 is that it's not just a watered-down version of the C63. Balanced, competent, and just powerful enough to be exciting, the C43 shows that these two levels of AMG can happily coexist without sacrificing the hallowed name. And those who appreciate theatrics needn't worry, the V8 AMGs aren't going anywhere.
Yeah.